Hello, YouTube.
What up, YouTube?
It is us
Natsu,
and a script master.
and we're going over the Yu-Gi-Oh ban list because we actually play Yu-Gi-Oh, although not that frequently. But
It
like,
has been so long since I played Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't even remember anything about. When was the last time I played Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't
I think I
remember.
played Zero yesterday. Did I? Anyway, so the new ban list came out for the TCG. So basically, they changed some stuff. They actually did something that should, in my opinion, should have been done a long time ago.
Well, I mean, let's start with the banned cards. Yeah.
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 The first
So-
card that. Oh, you wanna?
Yeah. This first card is. Can you see that? I hope
Dragon's Ravine.
Yep. Dragon's Ravine.
So Dragon's Ravine, you all should know what it does.
You
you don't-
can discard a card to mill a dragon, which is
Like
the
an-
main use, like dragon rulers and maybe dragon rulers. I don't know.
And also an E-Dragons too.
Dragon rulers are E-dragons, you stupid.
That's the joke of what I said. You'll need to explain that.
Also,
Anyway.
it searches for your Dragunity Corsescas so that you can use Synchro with your E-dragons for Stardust and then activate Assault mode and then just win
Oh god, that's
from
like so
that.
mean.
Yeah, it is the most terrible thing.
So that kind of, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that didn't need to be done, honestly.
Yeah, maybe limited would be
Maybe
fine.
yeah, because like you're hurting Dragunities pretty hard too. Like
I mean, when did Dragunities ever do anything other than anything?
well, they were
really?
they were pretty good back in the day, but
Back in the day.
they were nothing compared to Ponce. Ponce are the best deck.
Too much
I-
power creep, I'm telling you.
But yeah, like I don't know. I feel like, well, with the other big change to elemental dragons that happened, I feel like banning the Dragon Beam was unnecessary.
It's maximum overkill, yo.
Yeah, they really were just like, you know what, Dragon Rule is probably a bad idea. Let's just hurt just being a pure Dragon Rule deck forever, because Dragon Rules are still pretty cool decks in other decks. Like, you know, if you're playing
Redox Psychics.
Redox Psychics or Elemental or Tidal, what's his face? Tidal Mermails.
Yeah.
And Blaster and Burning Knucklers and Fire Fists.
Yep.
So, you know, you have those they're cool techs, but the deck on its own was kind of Anyway, now for the, whatchamacallit, traps. Return from this dimension got banned, because that was like...
Dragon Rulers.
That was steroids for Dragon Rulers.
All day. Every
If they
day.
flip that card, you lost. You just lost. It doesn't matter what you have. You can have Exodia in your hand. You lost.
Well, yeah. If you had just Exodia.
Yeah, you just lost. You lost. It didn't matter. You can have all 5 pieces of Exodia. You lose.
No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't work that way, but okay. But it's like, what's that? I'm going to suddenly make a bunch more cards. What happened? And it's just gonna destroy you. I'm sorry. Good game. No rematch.
Next up was Self-Destruct Button,
Which
which was
is
kind of...
why.
I mean, because according... Or, you tell the story. 'Cause
I
you're the
mean,
one telling
there is that one deck with the final countdown self-destruct button that topped the OCG way back when, and Asian Eyes did a deck profile on that.
Yeah, if you know who that is, search Azanize. He's awesome.
As an Eyes White
Shout out to
Dragon.
Azanize, even though he'll never see this ever.
He won't.
Watch him randomly see this.
Oh, that's gonna be so funny.
That would be awesome.
We're gonna put it in the tags and see what happens.
Lol. Anyway, back to topic. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
Sixth
that-
Sense is gone again.
Oh yeah, Sixth Sense is gone. That card was too OP.
I think what they did was
especially in Lightsworn, it's either I mill 1 to 4 or I go +4 or 5. Problem?
I think what they did, the idea they did with Sixth Sense is Konami was being a troll, because it's like, Sixth Sense is being released in North America for the first time ever. How do we get
Yeah, that's
people
what- that
hyped
sounds
about
like
Sixth
too.
Sense? Let's
Because it was
give it
originally
to
banned, but
let's give it to them for like 3 months. and then afterwards they don't get it anymore. We're gonna just give it to them for 3 months and then ban it, just so that people get a taste of its power, and then it's like, yeah, this is why we ban stuff. We don't ban stuff just because the Japanese do so.
And then there was also a what's his face. The other card with the shortest lifetime was Spellbook of Judgment. 'Cause that card was stupid.
Spellbook, in Lightsworns?
No, I mean just in general.
Oh well,
I'm saying
yeah,
cards
but
like those short
Spellbook
lifespan,
of Judgment
Book of Judgment, that
is
have, like-
kind of banned too. But
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
card
it's
had like a 4-month lifespan, 5 months, 6 months, something like that.
it's been a while. I mean, it's
Anyway.
like, I mean, Judgment is like, why did you even make the card in the first place? Sixth Sense has been around forever in Japan, so, well, whatever. Next up is the limited cards. You can only have one of these in the deck, and the main things to talk about are, hold on, let me get it in frame. Blaster, Dragon Ruler of Infernos, Redox, Dragon Ruler of Boulders, Tempest, Dragon Ruler of Storms, Tidal, Dragon Ruler of Waterfalls. All limited.
AKA every elemental dragon.
Well, not the ones that are already banned.
But people get the point. Basically, all the big elemental dragons are now limited. So that way they just remain as a tech you put in a deck, like Mermails, Psychics, or... Well, Psychics don't see much play, but Mermails, or Birdie Knucklers, or I suppose for the English people, Battling Boxers, but I prefer Birdie Knuckler.
Battling Boxers!
And what's his face? Fire Fist and Fire, whatever.
Well, I mean, yeah, I've been... yeah, pretty much. Next up is Debris Dragon.
Which makes me sad because I'm a plant player, because Debris was too good.
Debris is too good.
Why did they limit it, come to think of it? I don't know.
I don't know,
I feel like maybe they didn't want plants to come back too big, but like...
I don't think it's that. I mean...
Because plants did get another card back. Or not back, but it definitely opens up some stuff for us.
I really don't
know.
know. I mean... why did Debris get limited? There was probably some weird shenanigans that caused it to get limited that I'm not aware of, because I have not been following the Yugi Man's metagame for the longest time.
Anyway, the biggest card of all, though, I think, or the biggest change of all, Magician of Faith is back at 1.
Yeah.
Which, at first, I found that kind of shocking and unbelievable, but like, and I'm sure a lot of people probably had the same reaction, like when you first heard it, you're like, what? But like, Magician of Faith, yeah, it's still really good, because you can still get back Mind Control, you can still get back Dark Hole, but Monster Reborn is still banned, so, you know.
Heavy Storm, too.
Yeah, oh yeah, because we're still kind of that. Heavy Storm is still banned, you know. You can get back Dark Hole, you can have some shenanigans, but it's not as devastating as it used to be. We'll say that for sure.
Yeah, it's all about the, there was this really old combo, what was it? Oh yeah, it actually works. Tsukiyomi, Magician of Faith, Swords of Revealing Light.
You can never attack.
Well, of course, there's so much removal. There's so much removal cards in the world now, it's way too slow of a format to use that in the first place.
But, you know, I mean, everyone will be attacking Magician of Faith, but like, no questions asked, but since it's a little slower, but it's still it'll be interesting to see.
You could, yeah, I don't know how much use it'll see just because it's like, it's too slow, you have to flip it, guys. Gosh.
Oh, dude. You know, everyone's going to be playing one Magician of Faith right now. For like the next couple weeks, everyone's going to be testing it out, seeing how it works.
So much hype. It's like every time Card Fight Area gets updated, everyone is playing the new cards for the first few, including me.
Well, yeah, of course, because everyone wants to test it out and see how it works.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be interesting. I definitely will be taking a Magician of Faith in my deck.
Okay, what's
Although it's-
next? Divine Wind of Mist Valley.
That card got limited.
Yeah, it was limited in Japan, so they just were like, let's just throw it back in. Because it wasn't limited in America, I think.
I don't
But-
even know what that does.
When a wind monster, it's a field spell that once per turn when a wind monster is returned to the hand,
Isn't that like a combo with
you
Birdman?
yeah you can special summon a wind monster from your deck, and there was a whole
Birdman loop and everything.
there was a whole harpy lady and Birdman and ancient fairy dragon actually, and they made this FTK out of Birdman and Divine Wind.
So they're just setting that FTK a little harder.
Yeah.
That's all. Nothing too big.
Well, I mean, they were just like, well, we might as well catch up to Japan with that. I mean, Divine Wind is actually more of a big thing than, I'd say Divine Wind was more integral to the
Than
Harpy
Birdman, yeah.
FTK than Birdman. I mean, Birdman
I
was
miss
mostly
Birdman.
there to...
Birdman was so freaking good.
Birdman was mostly there to make ancient fairy dragons.
And on top of that, it returns cards to the hand too.
Yeah.
Anyway, next card is Final Countdown because
Oh, yeah.
they don't want people doing that.
It's the final countdown. Du-du-du-du. Du-du-du-du-du. Anyways, yeah, we already mentioned why we think self-destruct button is banned. So
And Final
it's
Countdown would be for the same
related to
reasons.
it's related to that because it's the final countdown self-destruct combo.
Then the next card is the Sacred Sword of 7. This once again, they don't want E-Dragons ever happen. Well, we all don't want E-Dragons ever happening again. That was
Yep.
the worst format ever.
Oh, back when
Wait, my bad. There was no format. Every Yu-Gi-Oh player just stopped playing for 6 months.
well, I wish.
That is
No,
what happened.
It's like
That
reverse.
is totally what happened.
It's
Everyone
like
just
reverse, you
stopped
know.
playing for 6 months.
You know how Chaos Breaker Dragon's been topping a lot in Japan, right?
Yeah.
It's like that. If you can't beat them, you join them, and that's
Oh,
basically what
gosh.
everyone had to do. If you didn't run Dragon Rulers, and you were at a tourney, you would probably lose.
You were running spellbooks.
Oh well, yeah, you were running spell.
Because spellbooks were also... Because, you know, frickin' Spellbook of Judgment was stupid. That card never should have been made.
Oh yeah, related to that is this is
Spellbook of Fate?
Yeah, Spellbook of Fate. Wait, what did that do again? What did it do?
You don't even remember what Spellbook of Fate
I
did?
don't remember because I think it's the one oh it's the one where you can banish 3 spellbooks
For
to
reals. You didn't even remember.
banish
Wow.
something. I think that's what it was. Remove 3 spellbooks to banish something.
I don't see why they would. Well, that can get pretty crazy too.
Dude,
though.
that is
You
some
can add banished spellbook
ridiculous
cards to your hand and
shenanigans.
stuff. And...
I think that's what it was. It's the only one that I could off the top of my head that would ever sound like you would even think of being banned, I'd say. So I think that's the one.
But basically, they're hitting spellbooks because
Yeah, it's that one. It's the banish 3 spellbooks to banish a card on the field. Well, there's 3 options. It's I just remember banish
They just
3
don't
to
want. They're just killing. They're just pretty much trying to cycle out of the old format.
Well,
That is
dude,
pretty much what
Spellbook
that
of
comes down
Fate
to.
is pretty ridiculous. You can banish 3 to banish a card your opponent controls, or you can monsters. It's like either a Book of Moon or something.
It's a good card though. I don't see why. Well,
And the
I
last
guess
one
it was
is
good utility.
banish 1 target a spell or trap card and bounce it if it's face down. So it's like there's all sorts of shenanigans, and it was just not fair. Nobody likes it if you get if you get Spellbook of Faded out of your best card, and then you get Spellbook of Faded again, it's like
Oh gosh.
it's like three. It's like you can trigger like basically Dark Hole a few times. Well, not Dark Hole, but any card that they want gone, they can have gone. It's like a Raikou but better.
Exactly, because it's a spell. It's a quick play spell to top it off too.
Yep.
Next up for the semi-limited cards, we have
Chaos Sorcerer.
at 2. I don't see an issue with this really.
Yeah, Chaos Sorcerer wasn't really that bad.
Yeah, because you can just run over it, and it's not even
Get wrecked by Monarchs.
exactly.
Monarchs aren't even that good, but I'm
Well-
just saying.
Monarch just can, they're okay.
But basically, it's like, it's not particularly so ridiculous that you have to keep it at 1.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be fine at 2.
And then the last card that was semi-limited was
Lone Fire Blossom.
Lone Fire Blossom's back at 2, which is awesome. Because now they're really trying to push this new plants thing. I don't really know. I haven't played the new plants, so I can't
The
say a lot about them.
Sylvans? The
But
Sylvan cards?
yeah, they're trying to push a lot of that new plant stuff.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going for. Less of the old plant synchro and more the new weird stuff.
It'll definitely be
Lone Fire makes it
interesting.
really fast because if you
Lone Fire gets anything.
if you mill a Peacekeeper, you can revive your Lone Fire.
Oh yeah, and then you can get more stuff from your deck.
Yep.
And now for the stuff that was unlimited, which I'm guessing you're happy about.
Well, I guess. So we have Archlord Christia.
At 3, oh my god.
Run for your.
Which everyone I'm guessing must be either because Christia is so unfair. I think Christia.
TG
I win.
agents.
I win. It doesn't even
TG
matter. I just win.
agents. TG agents might become a thing now because Earth is Earth at 2?
Earth's at 3, I think.
Oh, is Earth at 3?
Or
I
at 2.
forget.
It's at 2 at the very least.
Something like that. So, since TG Striker is no longer unlimited now too.
Yeah, TG Striker's the big one. I'm happy about that because I like to play whatchamacallit. Like in our casual, non-competitive matches, I usually play. I play
Striker is
TG
freaking
Psychic
good
Plants.
stuff. TG Psychic Plants.
That is the only way we can show on my casual deck though. TG Psychic Plants.
Yep.
Is there any other way to describe the deck?
Next up is Tour Guide. Tour Guide is at 3 now.
Well, yeah, because the big thing about Tour Guide being at 3 now is because Sengen's bans. So you get you play your tour guides, you get the second tour guide. Would you do with that third tour guide?
Night Assailant.
Not everyone's playing Light Assailant though.
Tour Bus.
Dark Wolves would, Dark Wolf player would be happy about that because
Tour Bus, bro.
Turbos is okay. It depends on the deck that you're facing.
Basically.
And then next up after tour guide is
Constellar Ptolemy M's Meister 7.
Oh, that card bounced stuff and everything, right?
Yeah, it's basically you can overlay it on top of any Constellar other than Meister 7. But if you do that, you can't activate its effect that turn. But basically,
you can activate the effect during either player's turn. So
no, that's Pleiades. This one just bounces during your turn. And it's either from the field or the graveyard to the hand.
So you could recycle a lot of stuff and get stupid shenanigans going.
Yeah. It's not
And
really.
you can use any Constellar
I
to
don't
make
know
it as
what.
well, so that
I don't know what caused it to get limited in the first place because I was never too familiar with how
you
well
can
it
get
does
back from
in
the graveyard.
Constellars. What?
you can get anything back from the graveyard.
Yeah, but that's a side effect. I don't know why it was put to 1, but it's at 3 now. And then there's Fire Formation Tenki is also at 3 now.
Which makes me sad.
Why?
Because Fire Fists are kind of mean.
But it gets any Beast Warrior, so there are other decks that love Tenki being back. Dude.
Tenki went from 1 to 3 or 2 to 3?
2.
It's fine at 2.
It's also fine at 3.
Mm.
I mean, is
I
Tenki level 4 or level 4 or lower?
Level 4 or lower, I believe.
Level 4 or lower. You can search your Warwolves with Tenki, bro.
Why would I want to do that?
Warwolf is a Beast Warrior.
Why would I want to do that? Why would anyone do that?
Dude, it's too high tier because you search your Warwolf to your hand, and then you can start your Striker Warwolf shenanigans.
I was thinking of whatchamacallit, the Light Swarm, like...
No, TG Warwolf. I'm not talking about Lightsworn Wolf.
I was thinking, why would anyone want to do that? Although, if anyone does that, record it, because that would be the most hilarious play ever. I'm too pro to mill it.
It's too high tier. You can search it to your hand, and then you can be like, actually, I don't know what you would do with it afterwards. You can discard it for Lumina. But why?
Yeah.
Why would you even run the card? That's the question.
Exactly.
Anyways, is that it? Oh yeah,
You forgot
Mizuki,
Plague Spreader and Mizuki.
Mizuki and Plague Spreader are now
Unlimited.
at 3.
Maybe they're trying to perfect zombies too.
Zombies are such a sad archetype. Well, deck
So
type.
that's the person who plays them IRL.
Well, I mean, yeah, they used to be, and then they're probably going to be better. I haven't played zombies in a while, though. I was sad in the last format when they put Diva to 1, because I ran Divas, but...
Okay, HQ Master, just so everyone knows, in IRL we're not that big on Yu-Gi-Oh! We're more big on Vanguard.
Yeah.
Our IRL decks for Yu-Gi-Oh! Are kind of bad.
Yeah, I'm like...
Unlike our IRL Vanguard decks, which are actually good.
Not mine. I still have 1 Sternblau Kluger.
You have 2 now. You have 2.
Oh, okay, that's...
We got you another one.
Fair enough.
And we also
Fair
got you
enough.
Ethics Buster. Because certain ethics is too mean.
Stern Ethics.
That's cool. Can I hit? Do stupid shenanigans?
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah. So yeah, that's the ban list with our noob analysis.
Yeah, basically.
Well, not noob analysis. We kind of know what we're talking about. But,
Yeah,
it'll be interesting to see how this format's going to unfold.
Yeah, we're still total scrubs, though.
The deck that will probably be the biggest that's probably the best suited for this format is Lightsworn.
Lightsworns?
Lightsworn.
Maybe. They have that new tuner. The new
Dude,
tuner...
Lightsworns haven't been touched at all, though. Like, they're still going strong.
The
like,
new tuner... what's the new tuner? The new tuner, it does a wolf.
It pops. It pops, too.
Well, no, there's the tuner that... I think there's a tuner that pops. There's a tuner that is a wolf. If you mill it, you special, and it's a level 4 tuner. Then there's Minerva, which is the one that if you mill more.
So we heard you like milling, so we had a card that when you mill it, you can mill.
And then maybe you sack another Minerva and mill more.
The only thing about that new wolf is you can't Foolish Burial it, because
Oh, that's true, I guess.
they didn't want you having the Foolish Burial as a free wolf card. They didn't want you doing that.
It's too
And then
strong.
there's also charge. There's also charge of the Light Brigade too.
Oh yeah, there's always the charge of the Light Brigade.
And that other one that you discard a Light Sworn to draw 2 and mill 2.
Yeah, solar recharge. Is charge still at 1?
Charge is still at 1
Charge is still at 1?
or 2.
Let me check. Yeah, charge is still at 1.
That's the only even help Light Sworn, but Light Sworns don't need the help. They really don't, because they're getting a bunch of new cards.
Charge is too strong.
Fire Fists are probably also looking good too.
Fire Fists are really good.
They lost being able to have multiple blasters, but blaster isn't that
Man,
good.
you don't need Blaster and
I know
Fire
you don't need it,
Fists.
but you can definitely run it though, because it can get rid of Ophions and all that shenanigans. You can get rid
Forbidden
of-
Dress. Surprise, you can't get rid of Ophion
What?
using Blaster. Forbidden Dress. Besides, you don't really need. The thing about
I'm saying-
Ophion is you still have what is it? You still have your Tiger King to negate it, so you can get around it with shenanigans.
That's true. But they lost the option to have blaster. They lost that option.
Yeah, I guess. I
But
don't
like it
think
doesn't
they,
hurt. It doesn't hurt, but it kind of it's a bummer, but it doesn't hurt.
They did not need it. I'm just
And then
saying.
Magician of Faith is going to be interesting.
Yep.
Spellbooks could possibly use it. Like these spellbooks will probably run it.
Spellbooks. Oh god.
Spellbooks. Maybe some Fire Fist might tech it in. Maybe.
Maybe.
Because you can get back your Tenki and you can, get another search off with the Tenki.
I mean, you have 3 Tenkies now. I'm not exactly sure.
You could. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, I guess.
It'll definitely be something interesting to see.
Yep. And then what else?
Also, TG agents will be a thing now, probably.
TG agents are gonna.
Everyone's going to... I bet you anything. That you'll probably see the most of is TG agents on Dueling Network.
Surprise, TG agents.
TG agents, because you can totally run TG agents now. Like, and especially Christia at 3, like, damn. I mean, because Christia, and especially with Blaster gone too, because Blaster's another common response to Christia. Always a big thing that Christia would fear.
That's true. That's true.
But then again, you have stuff like the Fire Fist that can also just pop Christia normally without you needing the
Yep. The bear, too strong.
unless you could always take a mistake though. Again, and then
guess.
and then they have to draw out the bear somehow because they can't Tenki for it.
Oh, that's gonna be terrible.
That's just like the mean combo. It's like, oh, I actually Tenki. I chain mistake. Is there a problem here?
That's
you get your power up. Be content.
well. If they draw into bear, they can burn the Tenki to.
Well,
to
obviously,
destroy
but
you.
that they have to draw into it. So,
Surprise! We already had it in our hand.
oh gosh,
No, it's going to be like this. I Tenki. Okay, I chain mistake. Okay, I summon Gorilla and pop Tenki to destroy mistake. And then next turn I can and then I destroy a monster by battle to search another Tenki. Ken
God.
has.
that's so mean. Another mistake. But you get the point, though. You all get the point. Anyway, this has been Natsu of Team Fairy Tail Ace Master. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe for more vids.
Yeah, signing out.